Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. It's day 3 of band camp. I already got the kids dropped off and all that done, and I'm back to get my watering done. Everything is dry. Haven't had rain in a few days now. It's been 4 or 5 days since we had our last rain, and everything's getting a little thirsty, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all the watering, and then I have something special I have to tend to. If y'all watched my previous video, y'all saw the little dog that needs help at the feed store. Pretty sure it has mange, but it's a stray, obviously. But I need to ask the people at the shop that is where it lives is near like a workshop, like a place that sells four-wheelers and side-by-sides and stuff, and they work on automobiles there, but he's hanging out around that shop, so I need to ask them if anyone's been feeding this dog. Does anyone know anything about this dog? You know, just ask if maybe someone is taking care of it, or maybe someone does care for the dog. I don't know, but I need to ask if anyone knows anything about it, and I'm just gonna go back and check on it. My heart tells me that I need to go back and check. I need to follow up a little bit, bring it some more food, bring it some more water. I always have food and water for dogs in my car, so yeah, I'm gonna go check on little mangy pup today right after I get this watering done. What are you chewing on, Biscuit Basket? You found a stick. You're a happy pup. My goodness, little spoiled puppy dog. We gotta throw the ball for you. Yeah, we gotta throw the ball today. You chew on your stick for a minute. I'm gonna go water. Winston, you go get some sun for a minute. Go lay in your sunshiny spot. I'm gonna water the plants. I've got even more melons growing over here by my blue raised bed, which is going crazy still. Can't believe all this basil and lemongrass and eggplant and everything is still going strong. But yeah, I've also got melons growing in here, so I'll be picking more melons. My little tiny roses are growing, my little teacup roses and stuff. The celosia bed is okay. It's not loving the hot summer heat, but it's still going. Still pretty. And there's a huge zebra stripe zucchini right there that I need to get. A big old zucchini. And my Peggy Martins are doing well, mixed in with those zucchinis. Butter beans are coming along great. They look good. Yep. They're about 3 to 4 inches tall now. They're doing well. The loofah, the loofah has just decided to take off. Decided that it's its time to shine now, and it's trying to cover the trellis. And that might become an issue with the butter beans. I didn't expect the loofah to suddenly start doing well now that I planted butter beans in here. But we'll see. I'll try to make sure it gets enough sun in here. Strawberries are all played out. Their season is about done for the year, and they're gonna hopefully come back again in the spring. And you know, we'll see if we want to replant this fall, if we want to replant new plants of strawberries, or if we want to try to just cut these ground level off in the planter and just let them resprout again in the spring. We'll see what we want to do. Y'all may have to just bear with me today. I got up at 5:30 a.m. and that is not normal for me. And I am tired. Very, very tired. My energy level is not what it usually is. Y'all will probably notice I'm at about like a 3 when I'm usually at about like a 8 or a 9. It's okay. I'm gonna get going. I'm just gotta give myself time to get into the groove and wake up. But 5:30 was harsh. And the reason I got up at 5:30 was I needed enough time to cook all the big banquet breakfasts that I made for the girls this morning. I made them bacon and eggs and bagels and hot Creole brew, and put the whole spread out on the dining table and had like a big buffet breakfast with them before I took them to band camp. And I wanted to do that for them this morning, so I got up early enough to make all that happen. I don't regret it, but I am tired. What a beautiful, beautiful day, Lily. Look how lovely that is. Oh, that makes my whole morning happy right there. And more coming. We got more coming on. That's just lovely. All these marigolds smell so good. And all the herbs that are going into bloom. And these roses, my roses are doing so well. The red ones and the pink ones. It's the Quietness is the light pink, and the reddish tea rose is the Cremoisie Supérieure. And then all the cosmos are blooming and more marigolds. And it's just so pretty in here. Yep, this whole garden bed just makes me happy. And I love the Spanish lavender. It's coming along pretty nicely. It's like 5 times as big as it was when I put it in here the first time. It's liking it. I got all the plants and everything watered. Greenhouse is good and taken care of. Now I'm headed out to check on that little puppy that I saw at the feed store. And it is already hotter outside than a Southern woman's kitchen when she's frying up chicken, y'all. You know how hot that gets when you're frying up chicken. That kitchen gets like, ooh, 1,000 degrees. It's already that hot outside, for real. Feels bad out here. And it's supposed to be like 101 next week. One day next week I looked at the forecast and literally 101. That's not even like the feels like outside. It's going to literally be 101. Y'all, I've got some great news, some super, super good news. I just got done stopping by the feed store and went by that little garage place where that little guy works. I saw a guy working in there. I went in there and I asked him about the dog that I had seen. I described the dog and I was like, do you know anything about this stray dog? Have you seen this stray dog? Is he still around? Like, can I give him some food, or can I leave some food for him? I was gonna find out as much as I could about this stray dog. Super great news. He knew exactly who I was talking about, and he showed me to the dog sleeping in the corner of the workshop. And he was passed out in the corner just snoring away, and he said, that's my dog. And I said, that's your dog? He has an owner? And he said, yep. I said, can I ask how old he is and if he's okay? And he said he is 17 years old. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I mean, the dog looked old. I mean, he had gray around his face and everything. He did look old to me, but 17 years old. And he said, yeah, he said, I've had a long, hard journey with this old pup. He's the last remaining of the dogs that I had. He's the oldest one, and he's on his last leg and he's on his way out. He said, I know he's in rough shape. I know he looks rough and looks bad. He said, all the vets I've taken him to have told me the same thing, that it's best just to let him pass away at home. He's on borrowed time now. Like, every day that he lives is another blessing, because there's not much they can do for him at this point. He's just so old and he's got so many problems. These are his final days. So he's on hospice, basically. He's on hospice at home with his owner, but he has an owner. He has someone to take care of him. Like, he's been taking care of him for 17 years. Like, oh, that just like cured all the aching in my heart. That just made me, like, all the hurt went away, and I was like, I was so happy for this puppy. I was so happy for this dog. He has a family, and it has an owner, and it has had an owner for, his whole life, for 17 years, and it's gonna die happy. Like, it's gonna pass away happy at its home with its owner and with its family, and it's gonna feel loved. And that's so good. Like, that's the best that a dog can ask for. Like, that's the best life that we can give a dog, is that they lived out their whole life cared for, taken care of, and they lived into a really, really old age, and then they passed away at home in their owner's arms, and that's like the best that we can hope for a dog. That's the best dog life. So that just made me so happy. That just renews my faith in humanity. That just it just lightens my spirit today. That just made me so happy to find that out. I'm glad I went back and checked on him. And even he told me, he said, thank you for coming back and asking about him and checking on him. He said a lot of people don't worry about it, or they'll never worry about that dog again, or they'll pass up a stray on the street and it's just like seeing a sign or a tree or something. It just becomes ordinary to them, and they don't they don't investigate and they don't stop and ask, and they don't show that they care. And he's like, I appreciate that somebody would have asked about him and somebody would have cared. And I said, oh yeah, I agree. Like, I totally agree. I would want someone to look after that dog if he didn't have anybody, but I'm so glad that he does. So I just told him, thank you, you're doing a great job, and have a nice day. So that was good news. That was a happy ending. So yay. So now that I'm done with that little excursion, and that's a happy ending, so I am gonna hit the dollar store real quick, and then I'm gonna head home to do the rest of the things I need to do at home, and y'all can come with me. All right, done in the dollar store, and I just kind of restocked for a second. I got these little bowls, these little double dishes, for a cat or a dog. I got 2 of them, one red, one blue. I got these for our cats at home, these little treats. They just need some kitty treats, and I realized I didn't have a lot of kitty treats. We have a lot of cat food, but not much treats. So I got them a little treat baggie. I'm gonna be sweet and spoil them today. And I got a decent sized bag of cat food for any stray cats I may find. Like I said, I want to be stocked up and prepared for stray cats or dogs. And I've got the other dog food bowl in here with a couple of cans of dog food, and I've got all the bottled water in the back to put water in the other side of these dishes. So I think we're good. I think I'm stocked up and prepared and ready. I need to get this prepared and this stocked up to find any like homeless people or people walking in the summer out in this heat. I know I do give them bottled water. I do give bottled water to people that I see outside walking because it's so hot. But I need to have like some sort of non-perishable food in the truck that I can give out to homeless people. We take care of cats and dogs, but I need to make sure I'm taking care of humans too. And people too. So anyway, restocked and prepared for any stray cats and dogs, and now I'm headed home.
Hey Bing Bong, how you doing, Bing Bong? How you doing, girl? Oh, thank you for hanging out with us in the living room.
This is real.
This is what people want. People want. Yeah.
So what we doing, baby? What we doing?
We're taking a walk, a people walk. No dogs, just people.
No kids, no dogs, just us.
Just people. Just people. Kids are people too, but
well,
they're not with us.
No kids
We're just taking an adult people watch. Walk. Walk.
You okay?
Walk. I'm good. I got this. I got this. That looks just jamming over there.
I know. It's about to peter out with all the intense summer, I think. Once these 101 degrees hit us, I think all my good greenery is just going, whew.
I don't think so. And look at this. This looks amazing.
That's my favorite bed.
Yeah, it's
my favorite garden bed.
Weedy, but look at this lemongrass is taking off.
Yeah. I get in here with the weed eater, I can take care of all these weeds and it'll look all pretty again.
Yeah. Tell you
the
what.
The lemongrass is jamming.
Anybody wants any lemongrass, we got it.
Well, we're also gonna, as we mosey down the driveway, we're also gonna check the mail. And we are out here for a specific reason, actually, as we're taking our lovely walk.
We are.
Out here for a reason. We're gonna find a spot, a different spot, for our fire pile, our burn pile, little fire pit. I'm gonna actually build a new fire pit. Out of all those bricks and stuff, those odd shaped bricks that I told you I have no idea what to do with, and all the, what's it called, scalloped shaped bricks, and the and there was the
so are you wanting to pick out a spot for a fire pit, or are you wanting to pick out a burn pile spot?
A new burn pile, because every country place or farm or homestead needs a burn pile. I don't know if you know that, but everybody I've ever met in my life has a burn pile for a reason.
Well,
it's for a reason. Are you ate an unripe one? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go eating things if you know
wasn't ripe.
If you don't know they're ripe, don't eat it.
So you're gonna use this. So we need a burn pile and we need a fire pit.
Yeah, we can have like a sit around the fire, roast marshmallows fire pit that's like within walking distance from the front door, but somewhere out here, kind of away from the house, like a ways, I would like to have a new burn pile. Yeah, okay. Like a new place where I can throw the boxes, I can throw the the burnable trash stuff that's not gonna fit in the garbage bins or shouldn't fit in the garbage bins and just needs to be gotten rid of and just needs to be burned. We're gonna have a burn pile. Or like old wood, scrap wood or something that just needs to be burned. We can burn that.
All right. Chicken. in the mail?
What we got? What we got?
Nothing.
Just a bill or something.
Nothing. Not even a bill.
Trash
Just one of
mail.
those credit union things where apply now for your free life insurance. Yeah. So nothing exciting.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, she's planning to off me. Then it might be exciting for her. She wants all the life insurance on me she can get.
Okay, so we arrived here in the back of the house. We're behind the barn, and we have come to the conclusion that we should use all of this because I do have a few random bricks and stuff piled up next to the barn, but this is a lot of good concrete pieces. These are old, just torn up concrete pieces that used to be part of a garden or a seating area. You can see there was a table. That's the flat top part of the table that is still intact, but all the rest of it is not. So all that concrete just got busted up and broken up, but it still can be useful. I can connect all these round circular shaped pieces into a circle for my fire pile. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use these. Time to get the tractor. okay. Not meant to be beautiful or a work of art or anything, but I'm nothing if not artistic. So I just made a ring, made a circle out of all this old concrete, and that's gonna be my little burn pile when I need to throw boxes or sticks or wood or whatever that is burnable stuff in there that needs to go and we don't have any use for. We're just gonna burn it right here in the back. I think that's good. It's wonderful. We're doing things. I like it. Oh, y'all, I'm hot. I'm tired. Had to cool down for a second after just being outside for a little while. It's hot. But I'm glad I got that one job done. I'm glad that that project is out of the way. I was wanting to move that pile for a while now. I finally got the other pile almost completely burnt down to ash, and now I got my new burn pile in the back. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna start doing some major cleanup around here, some major work haul and renovation. And I'm so thrilled about how that worked out this morning with the dog, and I'm so happy that that is like a weight off my mind and off my shoulders. And I can stop fretting over that, and my heart is happy again, and I'm just, I'm on top of the world. And my body is weary, but my heart is happy, and that's a good place to be. Last thing to do on my agenda today, my sweet hubby is going to help me come pick a ripe watermelon, because I want some more melon. So, yep, he's going to help me choose a good one, because I seem to not be the greatest at determining when these things are actually
last
ripe.
ones were good. Is that one that's in the fridge isn't good?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but could it have been more ripe? Well, yeah.
I think it's a matter of patience, not a matter of
It is.
right
It's a
one.
matter of patience. But I would like you, since you seem to choose good ones, I would like you to help me pick a more ripe one.
That one's dead.
That one look good? That was one of the first ones that I noticed growing on the vine, actually. That one and that one were some of the first ones that I noticed growing out here. So that one's probably the oldest watermelon. All of them have it's really hot.
Like right there where it's discolored, that is hot.
Yeah.
I say let's try it.
Okay. And all of them have dead tendrils, by the way. Like all of our melons down there, they all have those brown dead tendrils.
Yep. Well, this one has been chosen.
All right.
You have been selected, dear watermelon. Mwah! Giving it the kiss of approval.
All right.
Let me cut into this for you, baby?
Yeah, go ahead and slice it open. Let's see it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
It didn't pop when I cut it.
Oh, see, and that's
It may not be ready yet. It may just need a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
These orange ones take longer to get ready, although this one's pretty.
That's pretty. Ooh.
It is pretty.
It's going to be good either way.
But it's not ready yet. You can tell by the seeds. It needed another couple weeks.
Okay.
Let it go.
So I'm safe to go water them is what you're saying. I shouldn't withhold water quite yet. Yeah, I need to water them a little more. Okay, I'll do that today. You seem to be enjoying that melon.
It is good.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna eat me some good watermelon and cool off for a second, and then I'm gonna go do a little watering on these melons in the orchard because they could definitely use some water. It is so hot outside, but this melon is so good, y'all.
Hello.
Hey guys, I have showered and I'm in my pajamas because I am done sweating and working for the day. I'm done. It is time to cool off, relax, eat some more of this watermelon, and watch a movie with Miles. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.